Okay, this is a web page where it shows you all the contracts that the different councils are giving out. So you've got Stockton, Borough, Redcar, Middlesbrough. Let's have a look at the Redcar, Cleveland. Here was an interesting one I found. £400,000 to the Arc Care Principles. Let's have a look. Right, so what you'll have here, the details of it. You have the buyer, that's meaning who's paying this. The estimated total is 400,000. £400,000. Primary contact, this is the person that gave the contract, is Emma Russell. Here's the telephone number for her. Is there. Now here it should have a company registration number, because obviously there has to be a contract and there has to be a receipt. The council will have to get a receipt, so let's go and find out who they are. So they're based at 79 Mansfield, Stockton on Tees, which, as you'll probably notice, that it's a company that's working out with. So they've just basically transported £400,000 out to a company that's in Stockton on Tees, not benefiting anybody in the community. But let's have a look. Arc Care Principles is committed to supporting vulnerable young people with complex care needs. Our senior team consists of a director, qualified nurse and a social worker. We have combined our years of experience, blah blah. So let's go and we'll go to the NHS just to check. I want to just make sure it's... So here we are. The Arc Care Principles. Address 79 Mansfield, which matches that, so it's the same company. You can go down here, specialism, caring for adults over 65 in another borough than yours. We can go down through here, Stockton on Tees Authority, that's the local authority. Who runs this? The Arc Care Principles is run by the Arc Care Principle Limited. Strange why that number, but that's a company, so we can look at that in a second. Let's just... right, here we go. Now it's... I thought it was old age pensioners, but here we go. So it's kids with special needs. They need as much help as everybody else. Let's read this bit. Our accommodation is located... in Derby and Leicester. We welcome young people from across the Midlands. We aim to work closely with commissioners across the East Midlands, West Midlands, including Leicester, Derby, Nottingham and Birmingham, blah blah blah. So that's who they are. So we'll come up here and we'll go and look at this. The Care Quality Commission is the independent regulator of health and social care in England, right? They regulate it, they're independent. So let's see what they do. And this will be looking at their company now, the same company. The Arc Care Principles, same address, 75 Manchester, Stockton upon Tees, provided and run by Arc Care Principles Limited, which is fine. So they registered on the 20th of June 2023. So they registered. So it says here what they do is these assessments can include, but not always, they should added, site visit, criminal record checks, interviews and key managers, a detailed review of how services run. Who runs this service? The Arc Care Principles is run by the Arc Care Principles Limited. Registered manager, Mr. Cleos Tuma, or Cleophas Tuma, and he's a nominated individual. Personal care, caring for adults over 65 here. If you see that, personal care plus caring for us, very nice of them. As we've already read here, their accommodations, Derby, Leicester, East Midland, blah blah. Okay, let's go. Shall we go and we'll go and look at their corporate headquarters then. They've got 400,000. Oh, so apparently it's on this street here. It's one of these houses here. £400,000. Nice. Not bad if you can get it. So let's go to company's house and we'll check out company's house. There it's there. Same company. And go back here. The Art Care Principles Limited. That'll be the registered. Here it's here. Same address. It's active. It's a private limited company. And they've got the accounts. Blah blah. So what you can do here is, I'll explain that afterwards. I'll just finish with this, and we'll just check the officers, current officers, 2 current officers. Cleophas it's backwards. Chuma Cleophas. He's active. He's the secretary, and he's also the director. Okay, docs. Let's go and look at the finances. Right, 31st of December. These will be the last filings. They owe £8,000 to £9,000. Interesting, right? Now if we go back here, they didn't become a member to June 23. And the contract was given in June 23. And if we go here, where did I go to? Gosh, this is... No. This one. And as you can see, Art Care Principles is committing to supporting vulnerable young people and complex care needs. Our senior team consists of a director, which is Mr. Chuma, a qualified nurse, which is Mr. Chuma, and a social worker. He's probably qualified at that as well. Just to check here, we'll go here. There we go, staff nurse, occupation staff nurse. So there you are, £400,000 out the kitty. How about that then, boys and girls? Me think there's something stinking in the state of Denmark.